Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Texas Rangers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. They'll go to work against the Japanese import, the hard-throwing right-hander Yu Darvish. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Craig Gentry will head for the box now as we're just about set to get underway in Game 1 of this AL Division Series. And Steve, after that wild card win, what's the mindset here going forward?
Well, once you come out of a stressful game like that, I think you got to build on that success and say, we've got to keep this thing going. You can't just be happy to be here, or else, I think you get buried.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first by Rosales gets him, and one gone. DJ LeMahieu will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
First offering on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0 pitch. Now Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
Here's the first offering. And that misses ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The next pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds the zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game 1.
The 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Stephen Vogt is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Leonis Martini will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Rangers, center fielder, Leonis Martini.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this is going to stay fair as it hooks inside the right field foul pole for a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer so far in the series. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Here's a 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Gentry is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number one.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Prince Fielder will dig in with one in and one away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Gray now on 2-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy. And he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity now with two away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. Now the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Brandon Moss leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here comes the pitch to Moss. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here comes a 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His first homer here in the series, and the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, up! Try to open your eyes next time!
Utley awaits the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Chu will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 5,
John Jaso will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Driven the other way out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, these guys have one home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the A's, and it comes on this home run by Yoenis Cespedes. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Mitch Moreland will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Designated hitter.
Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
One-0 on the way. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
1-1 on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
One-two. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Alex Rios now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Now the 1-0. That's toward the first baseman Moss, but foul wide of the bag. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 home to Rios. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses to Rios. It's ball 4.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Jurickson Profar will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in for the first time here. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 0 pitch now. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Adam Rosales will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Put the move on the board.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Pause, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Stephen Vogt will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Stephen Vogt.
Come on, Rangers.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
Here's Craig Gentry. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 home. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's inside. 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Josh Donaldson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. Base hit. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
This is a nice play out there in left center. I figured once this ball got down, they'd try and wave that runner around third, but he gets it in quickly out there, and they force that third base coach to throw up the stop sign.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Make him hit the ground ball.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this pitch is going to be bounced foul over near Ty Waller in the first base coaching box. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Here he comes on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Yoenis Cespedes will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
All right, let's hold him.
He's ready now. The pitch still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Leonis Martin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Leonis Martin.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Let's go, one more time, baby.
Here's the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2 with 1 away. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's Prince Fielder. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
The 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
3-2, here it comes. And Fielder takes its ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning,
And set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First offering on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. (1-0). And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Chase Utley will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. He's got it, and he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Boy, that's really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. That's a great job there to lay himself out and then hustle over to the bag to get the 3 unassisted put out.
Here's John Jaso now. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's the 2-2 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. (3-2) pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Jed Lowry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pitch on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Lowry waits the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Full count offering on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Payoff pitch coming. And he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stephen Vogt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Don't get rattled.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Now the 3-1 home. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Three and 2, here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on ball.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Craig Gentry will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Mitch Moreland will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
All right, Rangers.
The pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Alex Rios will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way. And Rios turns on one here, but he turned a bit too much as this will find the seats, a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. One-two, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Stepping in now, J.P. Arancibia as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. The 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Gray now on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Here it comes, 3-0. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way. This ball's grounded foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Adam Rosales will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. DJ LeMahieu will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Here comes a 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Brandon Moss will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And that misses for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
The 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Leonis Martin will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now here's the pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Prince Fielder will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 coming to Fielder. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the 1-2 home to Fielder. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
The 2-2 pitch to fielder. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Adrian Beltre will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
1-0 on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least one run home, as that run will score from third base.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
The 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Try it again, 3-2. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Mitch Weber is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Alex Rios will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Little base hit here, that's all.
First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Rios digs in, the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Set, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run scores. Second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Jurickson Profar will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. From the stretch. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. J.P. Arancibia will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
One 1-0 pitch now. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready with the 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 5-1. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chase Utley will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. We're in the sixth inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, catcher, John Jaso.
John Jaso will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Jed Lowry will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Hey, double him up!
First pitch coming.
Nope,
And he
that's
lays
a ball.
off there 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-0. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Stephen Vogt will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Craig Gentry will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
2 out, bases loaded.
Let's get out of this inning.
1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Let's get out of this inning.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the second run will score as well.
This is a spot where you're asking the leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
DJ LeMahieu. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Outside, 3-0 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Here it is, the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Now Ron Washington's up out of the Ranger dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Joaquin Soria will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Josh Donaldson will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rangers lead this one 5-3. Adam Rosales will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Get a hit. Come on.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now here it comes. Chopper, foul.
Go, 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 go.
Here comes another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2,
Leonis Martin will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. One on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, left fielder.
Shin-Soo Choo will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Oh, you've got to respect the opposite field power when this guy comes to the plate. His arms are just so strong. And watch him right here. It looks like he's basically just flipping this one the other way, but he's got plenty of height on it, and it darn near gets out of here.
And there's the 4th wide one, so fielder takes first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Adrian Beltre will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 1-0. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the seventh here in Game 1. It's the Rangers 6 and the A's 3. Welcome back to Arlington. Seventh inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brandon Moss will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Brandon Moss.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. He's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
The 1-0 home. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
Ready now on 1-1. High ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Hit softly to the right side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Chase Utley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Rosales. Relay to first is in time to erase Utley as well. A double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
John Jaso will need to get on base here as that possible tying run still in the on-deck circle.
All right.
Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Neil Kotz will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Neil Kotz.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Here comes the 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Texas is out in front, 6-4. Ryan Cook will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Ryan Cook.
Mitch Moreland will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Designated hitter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
And the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 1-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Alex Rios now. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. One out, nobody on. And now Rios awaits the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
The 2-1 home. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Jurickson Profar will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on, guys, let's go.
1-0 on the way. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit towards center. Gentry is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're up 6-4. Stephen Vogt will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 21, Stephen Vogt.
Here's the first offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Strike him out.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Craig Gentry. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
So 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Nothing to worry about here. We got him.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Beltran will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 6-4. J.P. Arancibia will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
J.P. Arancibia.
Let's do it, guys.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Don't whip here.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, yeah.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout and hang in your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Standing in now, Adam Rosales. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Pitch on the way. On the slider right there for a called strike, and he's in a real deficit now, down 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2 with one away. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
The 2-2 coming. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Leonis Martin will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded foul. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still lead it 6-4. So a save opportunity now here in the 9th, and on to try to wrap this one up is a guy who's made it back from some serious arm troubles the past few years, the closer, Neftali Feliz. Josh Donaldson will be the man who will start things in the 9th as they go to work against Feliz. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On the first, and that is a big out to start tonight.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. He comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Brandon Moss will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. Now, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Here comes the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
These are the ones that are hard to swallow. You've got the count in your favor. 2-0, you get a fastball right down the pipe and wind up popping it straight up. And that's a missed opportunity, folks. Big time.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. The next pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's Feliz on 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player in the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 6-4. Good night from Arlington.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. The save to Neftali Feliz. Loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.